We've all thought about living in a video game and which video game would be the best to live in and why. So this is my list of the top 7 video games I'd like to live in. Number 7 for me is Scribblenauts. I know, what a weird game to live in, but if you think about it, it's kind of quite brilliant. Scribblenauts is a game where anything you draw comes to life, and you can use it in the world to your advantage. Think of all the possibilities. All the things you would draw in that video game, in the world, you can use to your advantage. You can draw Cthulhu, for God's sakes. Or you could draw Mega 64. It doesn't matter. You can draw anything. And in the world of Scribblenauts, your only enemy is how uncreative you are. Which you never realize how uncreative you are until you play Scribblenauts. And you just find yourself drawing the same thing over and over to beat every world. Mine was a Pegasus and Cthulhu. Did things need to die? I requested Cthulhu. Did I just want to fly across the whole freaking map? Pegasus. Number 6 is Lego Star Wars. I really wanted to have a Star Wars game in this list. And the only one I could really think of that wouldn't put my life in jeopardy while I lived there, or would just be kind of an easy, nice, fun time, was Lego Star Wars. Could you imagine being a little Lego person running around the world of Star Wars? Like that's where you lived? Breaking things and picking up Lego studs and rebuilding stuff and changing which character you were at the time? That'd be freaking amazing. Not to mention the super awesome like hidden stormtrooper hot tub. I would totally live in Lego Star Wars world. Number 5 is Fable 3 for so many different reasons. The fact that I can get a wife just by playing the lute really well. Or how about the fact that I can have multiple wives in different cities? Or not even wives, multiple spouses in different cities. And if one of them found out about the other, that's okay, we just go sacrifice them. Holy shit! That would be an awesome world to live in. Plus I get silly outfits and crazy powers, a dog who digs up presents for me all the time. The only thing that would suck about living in the Fable world is STDs. Why do we gotta have STDs in Fable? No other video game punishes us for sleeping around. The number 4 video game that I would love to live in is Animal Crossing. What better place to live? Let's see. I have a house. I can fill my house with whatever shit I can find. I make my money from being lazy all day, catching fish, picking up seashells, picking fruit, doing errands for my super adorable animal neighbors. Animal Crossing would be a great game to live in. There'd really be no hardship, no stress, other than that one jerk that lives one house over that's always so grumpy. Other than that, the characters of Animal Crossing think you're like a freaking awesome person. They're constantly giving you presents. They're putting pictures of you above their fireplaces. They've got really awesome furniture for you to take. Animal Crossing would be a badass game to live in. My number 3 game I'd love to live in is Uncharted, for very, very obvious reasons. Not only would I want to live in Uncharted to be able to have sex with Nathan Drake all the time. It's really weird to say, I know. But come on, even some of you guys out there want to sleep with Nathan Drake. He's a hot, hot guy. But I would love to live in Uncharted because I'm a better shot than everybody else in the game. It'd be super crazy awesome to be running around and exploring and going into temples and caves and all sorts of things. There's 2 hot ladies, Elena and Chloe, and who doesn't want to hang out with Sully? Don't you just want to kick back, read maps, and smoke a cigar with Sully? That would be a really good time. Number 2 is Mario Sunshine. The island of Delfino Island would be a great place to live. It's a gorgeous beach. You can ride Yoshis all day. They even have an amusement park. What the hell? That would be a great place to live. There's these cute little fat quirky characters and grass skirts, tons of food, and awesome music. I would love to live on Delfino Island. The only bothersome thing would be that pesky Shadow Mario. He's always messing things up, getting his shadow crap all over the place. That guy would be a problem. But other than that, Mario Sunshine would be an awesome place to live. Speaking of beaches, my number 1 video game that I would love to live in is Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. I can't see a single con to living in Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. Beautiful beaches, hot chicks in bikinis all day, a pool, photo shoots, volleyball, and a freaking casino. Really, I'm not thinking of any downsides to this. Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball 1, not 2, the second one wasn't as good. Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball 1 is definitely my ideal place to live in if I could live in a video game. So guys, what is your picks? Where would you want to live? If you could pick any video game to live in, where would you live and why? As always, thanks for watching.